Hey everyone, Alan Hernandez here with Manuel Mata. We are here to have our weekly meeting and catch you guys up on what's happening with Team WPR. As always, with all of our meetings, we start off with one of us reading our reasons for existence. So, why does White Picket Realty exist? We exist to provide people with an exceptional experience when buying, selling, or investing in real estate. And Manuel, why don't you tell us a little bit about why our agents are important to this organization?
So our agents are highly trained and skilled in providing each customer with exact information, communication tools, and knowledge needed to personalize their experience and achieve their individual goals. White Picket Realty agents are responsible for transforming the customer's experience from that of a traditional sales or listing agent to instead acting as a consultant and advisor. In this capacity, our agents perform based on people's personal needs, wants, and in contrast to industry one size fits all standard. White Picket Realty agents fully embrace the company's standards, traditions, cultures set forth by the leadership.
Awesome. And then, of course, our commitments and our promises. We are committed to leaving people feeling confident, empowered, satisfied, and well informed with their real estate decisions. We're committed to helping people actively create wealth and passive income through real estate. We are committed to treating each person as a developing relationship with longevity and reciprocity. And we are committed to delivering a consistent and effective level of service each and every time. Thank you guys for joining us on today's meeting. Let's talk about transactions. What's happening in all of your transactions right now? Manny, I know you're going through some struggles with yours.
And so it's been a pretty fun week. I guess I could put that lightly, right?
Action-packed.
Action-packed. So we've had a very exciting past week. And some of you may have had transactions that are either on hold or possibly canceled. And so one of the things we want to get back on track is that if you had a pending transaction that's on hold, you want to get on top of the lender to send the inspector out there. See, right now, before you can close, an inspector has to go out there and inspect the property. Now, we can't just rest and make sure that we're on their timeline.
No.
Remember, everybody, your clients need to close at a certain time. So make sure that you're on top of them and make sure they go out there and inspect the property.
Squeaky wheel gets the deal?
Exactly.
Is that what it is?
You got to keep doing it. You got to go out there and stay on top of everybody.
Absolutely. So you're going to run into maybe lenders who haven't sent anyone out or title companies that are not open. We suggest you literally, like Manny said, just stay on top of it. Request as much as you need to make sure that you get your house re-inspected as soon as possible so that we can get back on track to taking all of these clients to closing. Now, of course, if your clients have flooded, that opens up a whole different conversation, which we're going to talk about here shortly. Before we get to that, let's talk about some of the upcoming events that are happening this week.
Yes.
So most importantly, White Picket is going to NARIP. We have over 10 people going to Dallas. We're going to be leaving either Saturday night or Sunday morning with more information coming from your directors of the growth committee. Yes, we do have an established growth committee in our organization. We'll be letting you guys know who those people are and what they're going to be doing to continue to help us grow. But most importantly, we're leaving to Dallas. We're going to have a great time. We're going there to learn, to network, to really understand what other people who are closing 100, 200, 300 transactions are doing. And then we're going to bring all of that knowledge to the table here and implement and take all of our businesses to the next level. If you haven't gotten your ticket, now is the time. Like I said, we're going as a group. This is a great opportunity for us to not only get to know each other better, grow as a team, but literally, like I mentioned earlier, grow our businesses. So I encourage you to come on out, join us. It's about 10 of us going, maybe a little bit more. We would love to have you there as well.
So I also want to congratulate all the peak producers out there right now. You guys are on week 3 of your program right now. And I know it's been kind of a difficult week in the past week, but a lot of you going out there and actually done your activities that need to. So I want to congratulate you and give you guys
that acknowledgement.
Yes, definitely, because I know it's difficult. I know you're going through a lot yourselves. You probably friends or family are going through something, but you're still staying on top of it and making sure your business runs as smoothly as possible. So congratulations, guys. I definitely want to acknowledge you.
Well, and that actually brings me to the tip of the week. And the tip of the week normally is something to just help your business grow. But really, what better way to help your business grow than really looking at what you can provide for your clients in a time like this? And some of you are already doing it. Manuel has acknowledged some of the ones of you that showed up to Peak Producers this morning. We see that you are really pushing to make sure that your business is growing. But in order to make sure that continues, we want to stay on course, and that means staying positive. You're going to get some negativity from the people out there, from other agents who may give up who may have just said, you know what, I'm just not ready for all this.
There's a lot of negativity that's going to be out there. So we want to shut that out. You know, we're not those agents. So you can hear a lot of agents that say, hey, you know what, the market's going to change. So I'm just going to take it back and take it easy. That's not us.
No.
That's not what we do. So what we're going to do is that we're going to create opportunities for ourselves and our clients. We're going to bring value. We're going to continue bringing value. And in time, that's going to reciprocate in business to us. But right now, what we're doing is we're going to stay positive and create opportunities for ourselves.
Absolutely. And so one of the questions that I think everyone is going to ask is, well, how do we create value? How do we bring value to our clients right now? All right. And so one of the things that we want to do for you is have a special conference call, a meeting that you guys can all join and literally contribute to. In this call, we're going to be discussing the following: how to properly provide value to our clients during this time. Yes, there is a right and wrong way. No, you don't want to go out there and knock and start asking people to sell their house. That's just not the way we do things. There is a great way to provide value and a wrong way. Now, setting yourself up for success. Well, can we set ourselves up for success? We're going to go through a little bit of a weird, different time that we've never experienced in this market before. But does that mean our career is over? And that the answer to that is absolutely not. There is a silver lining to this. And we are going to make sure that all of us are in the loop on this. Next thing, staying positive about creating opportunity. It's all about that. How are we going to create the opportunity that your business needs so that you can capitalize? Next, predictions of what the market will and will not do. I know that agents out there are saying some crazy things, things, all right? Don't listen to them. Let's talk about what is realistic. Let's talk about what can happen, what will happen, what we have control over and what we don't have control over. Last but not least, contributions and ideas on value items. We want to hear from you. Let us know what you're delivering to your clients. Share with the group as a whole so that we can use some of those ideas with all of the Team WPR clients, and we're consistently delivering that message of creating value.
Yeah. And so now we want to recognize the entire team, because for the last week, some of you guys came out and helped out the office with remediation. So we want to thank you guys for coming out there. Second of all, we did see you guys out there volunteering with neighbors, with family, going out there and cleaning up for you guys, for them. So we want to definitely recognize you guys and acknowledge you for doing such a tremendous work. That is definitely what WPR culture is about.
Absolutely. Last but not least, we want to remind you guys that our next meeting will not happen next week, but the following, because next week we're going to be in Dallas. All right. So the following meeting, we're going to have our meeting on the 18th. Until then, you'll hear from Manuel and I giving you guys updates on what's happening. And of course, we want to hear from you too. So don't be afraid to pick up the phone, the email, the text messaging, whatever it is you need. We want to provide that value for you. Make sure you mark your calendars for the 18th to be our next company meeting. We will send you guys updates on that as well. All right, I think that's all I have. Is there anything else I got?
No, that's it, guys. I want you guys to have a productive week. I know we're getting back in the swing of things, but we're going to go ahead and do this, all right? So, guys, have a productive week.
Make a decision today.
Absolutely.
Make a decision. What kind of business do you want to have? How do you want this one event to affect you? I know that there's some things that we can't control, but the one thing we can control is how we react to this. And if we stay positive, if we create opportunity, if we deliver value, we are going to be on the upside of this. Thank you guys very much for joining us, for watching. Drop your comments, concerns, trolling, anything you want to say down below. We welcome it. We want to hear from you. Thank you again, and we hope you have an amazing week.